Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I prepared for you fascinating information about destiny matrix and exactly about professions which you can try knowing your financial arcana, so arcana in your financial area. Why I think this is such a fascinating video? Because this information will be super helpful for those who are right now very confused. They don't really understand which way to choose. So you are, for example, in the middle of like important decision whether you should choose another profession or whether to stay on your current profession, so it's your current job position. And of course that video will be super helpful for those who are in the younger age, so for teenagers who are thinking about, okay, which career to pursue. And yeah, I really wish, I remember myself back then when I was 17 and I was so stressed about this topic because it felt like my entire life depends on it. So whether I choose who I want to be in this life, and this is just one moment in my life when I can choose something, like which career pursue in my other age. But in reality, and what we can see in the destiny matrix and in our life generally, and in the new age, that now we gonna do it more and more. So, and I don't know, maybe somebody happy about it, maybe somebody upset about this, but it's true that now we're gonna change professions almost like each 5 years, 10 years. So it will be we're gonna see this decision more and more in our life. Just for this, knowing this information which I'm going to talk about today, you will be prepared for your entire life. And if you are choosing your career right now, and if you will be so lucky that you're going to stay in this career, so this decision you can do right now, knowing your arcana in the destiny matrix, knowing your financial arcana, and knowing which career will be the most profitable for you. Because our career depends on many arcana in our chart, but to know the most profitable career for you, you should pay more attention to this specific area, to the area of your financial arcana, so under the dollar sign. There are 3 arcana. And today I will be talking about each of the arcana, each of possible arcana in this area, and I will be telling you which professions you should choose. So if you are interested in this topic and if you are right now in the middle of choosing your new career path, then please watch this video. And of course there will be some time codes, so you can switch between them and listen about exactly your arcana. So let's go. So let's talk about each arcana. I will be starting from 3rd arcana, and by the end of this video I'm gonna talk about 22nd arcana in the destiny matrix chart financial area. Before we begin, I will be paying attention to each arcana separately, but of course when you are choosing something you should pay attention to the whole situation. That's why such things like personal consultations, they exist, and of course you can book it under this video. I will leave some links to book it with me, or if you already have a professional who you work with, of course you can discuss it lately with them. So let's start 3rd arcana, and for 3rd arcana there are some keywords. I will be after presenting each arcana, I will be telling you like which keywords belong, which like energy belong to this specific arcana, and that's how you can have even more ideas, even more like thoughts on which profession exactly you can pursue by this energy. So, and 3rd arcana, this is the energy of nurturing, creation, abundance, beauty, fertility, and the first thing which of course pops up, it's is working with females. And for you, for your career, will be actually quite profitable to work in exactly with females. And if you are right now choosing like whether you should work with males or females, yeah, you can try to work with females. And working in some beauty industry, for example, in art industry, you can work in art gallery, or you can be working in, for example, beauty salon, and that's how you can have a very profitable situation in your financial line. And of course, lately you can open even your own business in these areas, because Social Arcana, it is also about business, and it's also about having your own team, being this girl boss and girl boss, and it is exactly also about third energy. And what else can be by this energy? It's, for example, being midwife, or being a chief or restorator. And chief and restorator, because Social Arcana, they like to create a very abundant atmosphere for people. And actually cooking, frequently it is a very powerful side of the people with Social Arcana. So if you have such skills, you can make them very profitable for you. So the next career which you can pursue by the third energy, that will be something, so since people with third arcana, they have exquisite taste, and you can pursue something like interior designer, for example, or gardener, or there is some profession like it's called garden architecture or something. So when you are not only working with the land, but also you can, for example, creating the entire picture, and you can be working like with your computer, for example, but you are creating something beautiful on the land. And interior designer or even fashion designer might be also a very profitable career for you, because of, as I mentioned, very good taste of these people with third arcana. So be proud of yourself, and if you had such an ambition, then please try it. You can have really good potential in this. So let's move on and talk about 4 arcana, and the keywords for arcana, as I mentioned in the beginning. I will be mentioning them to each arcana. So, and keywords is authority, structure, leadership, and control. Since 4 arcana, it is also very similar to sword, but from the masculine side. And if you are wondering whether you should work in with female or male people, then of course males are better for you. So even if you are a female, but working in a male surrounding can be for you much more profitable. What can it be? Business, of course, having your own business will be always one of the most profitable ways for you, because people with 4 arcana, it is quite frankly difficult for them to work on under this pressure, under the management of somebody else. So they really want to be their own leaders and their own managers. But still, you have such a chance if you are ready to live in such situation for several years when you have a manager. But then you can really quickly go and claim on this corporate ladder and become a manager, become a leader, and in this position you will be the most comfortable. Or you can start, if you have such a chance, if you have such an opportunity, you can start from good education. You can start from education of in management or in some business education, and then you can start your career exactly from manager position. That's how you can you can have the most comfortable situation for yourself, and the most profitable too, because again we are talking about the most profitable scenario for each of you. And the other positions which you can also look for is government official positions and even political position, because again 4 arcana, they are really good managers, and managers, they are not only exist in a business, right? Managers, they also can be managing a country, be manager a city, or like governmental structure. So if you have such ambitions, you are very welcome to try it. Then the next option for you is military leader or strategist. And here the thing is that, again, it is a male energy, so kind of aggressive one. And if you have such power or such thoughts, okay, whether I should go to military service or not, then yes, you can try it and you can be quite successful there. And strategist, you can be working, again, you can because of this ability of people with Arcana, you can see it from the further perspective, so you can see what's going on in this organization or in surrounding, and you can understand what is wrong, which of the points in the whole picture is wrong, and you can easily fix it. So that's why working as a strategy person will be very profitable for you too. Let's go further and let's talk about fifth arcana. And for 5 arcana, keywords are tradition, wisdom, teaching, and mentorship. And of course, I couldn't mention this. I know some people with 5 arcana would hate me for telling this, but it's true. So you are really good teachers. And if you are comfortable with this, if you had some thoughts about like, should I teach people or not? Yes, you can be teacher, and you can be teacher on many levels, on any levels in this life. So you can be teaching in school, you can be teaching in kindergarten, or you can be teaching a specific subject. For example, if you like music, or if you have like some art energies, for example, in your chart, and you can like music, you can be working with music, and yes, you can be easily teaching music, and the same in any other field. So be a lecturer, be a teacher, will be working really well for you and profitable. At the end of the day, you can create your entire course about something, right? And this course can become a very popular one. Professor, also you can be again teaching in schools, or you can become a professor in the best like university in your country, right? So you can be teaching on any level you prefer. Prized or spiritual leader, since Hierophant, it is very spiritual card, and you can find yourself be interested in spirituality, of course, and even becoming a priest or like spiritual leader in the church, for example. Life coach or mentor. This is something more like spiritual priest, but something more modern. And yeah, you can easily become a life coach or like a personal coach for somebody, because you again can easily explain some difficult things, some difficult like situations about life of other people, and you can easily figure out what should they do next, how they can escape the situation, like hard life situation, or you can create a right plan for these people, how you can help them, or what should they do to achieve something. So you are really good in this, and you can easily have such a career very successful. Also, since 5 arcana are very connected to lecturing and studying too, you can be working in study sector, and not only lecturing and teaching, which I mentioned before, but you also can be a researcher or a historian, because you are very good in working with information, you are very good in discovering this information, researching something, so you can be easily working profitably in these sectors too. So let's move on and let's talk about 6 arcana now. 6 arcana, it's lovers, and keywords for 6 arcana: love, choice, harmony, duality, and which professions could be there. And of course, I couldn't mention beauty sector, because this is something similar between 3rd and 6 arcana, and working in the beauty sector will be also quite profitable for you, because you know the style, you know how, and actually working in the style industry, being a being personal stylist, for example, or being a person who works in this fashion industry too, you can be very successful in this area, because people with 6 arcana, they naturally know and they naturally feel the style, they naturally feel what is beautiful and what is not. And you are people with 6 arcana, you are the one who are telling us, just general people, general public, what we should wear, how we should wear it, and how we can be more beautiful or beautiful at all. So the next option for you, it is something connected to relationships. So you can become, for example, a relationship counselor, and you can be this person who is trying to figure out the relationship of other people and making money on it. The next one here, artist or writer. So if you have some additional arcana which are pointing on some, for example, loneliness, or some working from home, working by your own, then you can easily pursue the career of writer, for example, or individual artist, because again, you are very good in finding a beauty, and for example, if you also have 18th arcana somewhere in your chart, then you can even imagine it and then put it on the paper, and yeah, that's how you can be working in this industry and making money on it. And one unexpected choice for you, it's becoming a diplomat or mediator. So the person who is helping other people to understand each other. Since the lover, it is a card of with 2 people on it, and you are the person who can be balancing the situation, and you are the person who can help people who are arguing, who are in the argument. For example, becoming an HR person in the company, you can take this role, or any other similar position, because you know, in different sectors of in different careers, it might be called differently, but the meaning is that you are really good in balancing the situation between 2 people. So, and working with people generally can be really good for you and profitable too. So let's move on and talk about 7 arcana. 7 arcana, chariot, and here we have such keywords as willpower, determination, victory, and control. Very like warrior style energy. And what we can have here, again, politician career is quite good for people with 7 arcana, because they are very ambitious from the beginning, and they are very good in the situation when they have they can grow, they can go for, like, from the start, from being like a small politician in a village, for example, and they can claim this ladder and become a politician, like, of entire country, somebody very important, like minister of some area. And yes, that's how you, if you are interested in this career, you definitely should try it. And also taxi drivers. This is the interesting fact that people with 7 arcana, they also have the spectrum of professions, and for some people, if they're interested in political careers, they should go and try it, and for some people, if they have less ambitions, and it depends also on your main arcana in the chart, and you can be a successful taxi driver and you can really enjoy it. Also, who you can be here, you can be the person who travels, for example, travel blogger. And yes, the meaning here is that 7 arcana really likes when you are moving to different cities, to different countries, and you can pursue such a career, such like unpredictable and unobvious career, being a travel blogger. Or just traveler, if you're like working in hotels, when you should be sent each couple years, for example, to a new city or to a new country. And working in hotel chains can be quite profitable for you, because you are very easily ready to climb this ladder and become a chief of like many hotels, and that's how you should be moving to different places all the time, or opening a new hotels in this chain and becoming very successful in this area. Also, additionally, what can be here is athlete or coach. So since 7 Arcana, they are very active, very energetic, and they can pursue a sport career, so athlete career. And if you are right now in your younger age and you are already in a sport, not industry, but you are already very interested in a sport, and why not? You can really succeed in this and become a coach lately. So you have big potential there. Let's talk about the next one. The next one is 8 Arcana, and for 8 Arcana, what we have here? So for 8 Arcana, for justice, we have here fairness, law, balance, truth. And which professions could be here? Of course, working in a court. You can be working, you can be lawyer or judge, or you can be prosecutor, or like anyone who can be working in a court. Yeah, and this is one of the most popular profession by this energy, by this Arcana. And like if you were wondering whether you should go to law school or not, yes, if you are interested in this, you should go and you should try it. This one will be super profitable for you. Ethic officer or compliance manager. So this is one of the other ideas for you. And activist, human rights advocate. And of course, you can be working in many industries when it comes to working with the law, working with the documents. And if you're applying for some companies where you should be working with documents, working with the rules, for example, or creating some rules for other people, you will be very successful in this area. Let's move on and let's talk about the next Arcana. 9 Arcana is Hermit, and let's go at keywords here: solitude, wisdom, guidance, and introspection. This one is a tricky one because from such keywords it's not super obvious who you can who you can work with or who you should work with. And the main point here is that you should take care of your solitude. So you should take care of your comfort zone, and sometimes you can feel that you are not very comfortable working with people. And this is something like the opposite from 6 Arcana. For 6 Arcana, for them it is super cool to work with people, to be surrounded by people all the time. But for you, it's not. It's not that simple. And you should be working you should maintain this balance. Working some days you're working in office with people, and some days you are working on your own. And this will be the best situation for you. And such people, they can be working as a programmers, of course. You can consider any kind of job when it comes to remote job. And we're very lucky here that we are living in such an incredible time when you are not when you can be not only monk, for example, like 100 years ago. How can you be working like alone? There was no way for this, but right now there are plenty of such opportunities, and depending on other Arcana in your financial line, I'm reminding you that we have at least 3. There you can consider like different profession, but of course in the previous century it was like something like philosopher. And if you like reading books, you can be like book writer, or you can be the person who makes these reviews for books. It is quite popular right now, especially on the internet, becoming this digital person, having your own blog about books, about reviewing them, or about reviewing movies, depending on what you like more, reading or watching movies. So you can pursue something like this, pursue this career. And becoming counselor or life coach too. So if you are interested in professions which are more connected to counseling, to psychology, you can become easily life coach or psychologist, because people with 9 arcana, they are very good at analyzing situations. But there is another tricky thing that you should again remember about this. Remember about balance between working with people and being on your own. And if you could maintain this balance working as a counselor, then you are very welcome to do so. You will be quite a successful one. So let's move on, and the next arcana is 10 arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. And what you can do by the Wheel of Fortune, what are the keywords first? Keywords for the Wheel of Fortune are fate, cycles, change, luck. And what kind of professions could be by this energy? It's unexpectedly trader or investor. Why so? That in the Wheel of Fortune we have cycles, and from what I know about trading and such investment things, that there are cycles too, and unstable income, which is very in character of 10 arcana. So when you have not something still and stable and uninteresting, but you have this wheels and you have roller coaster as well. So that's why investing and investments can be very successful and interested for the Wheel of Fortune. And again, you have your luck, and if you will learn about investment, if you of course will make it your career, then your luck can really help you in these financial decisions. So what else can be here? Game developer. Game developer, if only in case if you are interested in gaming, only in case if you are enjoying playing some games, then you can easily become a game developer, because for people with 10 arcana, it is very important to have this part of enjoying, of playing, to feel that you are, for example, you can be a game tester, pursue such a career, then for you it is very important to participate in something funny, in creating something funny and interested and entertaining. So if you can entertain yourself with this, if you are very enjoying playing games, then please try, and you won't be disappointed. So the next one, astrologer and numerologist. Just the fact that for 10 arcana, it's quite a spiritual too, that you're receiving many things, many information from the outside, and that's how you can really good feel. You can feel really good what is going on around, and if you are ready to accept the information like this invisible and unpredictable information, and the information from your surroundings, from this atmosphere around you, then you can be quite a successful astrologer or numerologist or just a spiritual worker, because there are so many professions right now in this field, and I am actually very excited about it. What else you can pursue? Trend analyst, for example. You can analyze trends, you can analyze like what is going on, because again, the cycles, and analyzing the cycles in many professions. For example, if you also have some analytical arcana such as 5 or 8 in your chart, then you also will be very successful, because you can analyze data, and then with your 10 arcana you can pick up some trends. You can understand, okay, it feels like and it seems like there are some facts that this thing going to be trendy in the next like 10 years. When it comes to specific things, but also you can analyze what is going on inside of the company, what trends are inside of the company, or what trends are in, for example, buyer purchase ability, or like what people are buying, what the trends are in this situation. So some marketing, even career can be here. So this is about the information about 10 Arcana. And let's move on and let's talk about 11s. And the keywords for 11 Arcana are inner strength, resilience, and courage. What kind of career you can pursue here? And of course, athlete. And again, I already mentioned once when we were talking about 7 Arcana. But for 11 Arcana, being an athlete also can be super profitable and very cool. You can be enjoying it, and this is how your money line works. So if you were considering like sport career, not exactly athlete, but in any sport, if you're enjoying playing football, or if you are enjoying playing tennis, so you can pursue career in any sport, and it can be very, very successful. Of course, only in the case if you are already interested in some. This advice will be very good for people who are in the younger age, because there are some limits for people in this career types. And also working with your body, and you can be this personal training in a gym. And you can be a person who is working with nutrition, because you can, if you're going to study your body and generally people's body, you can succeed in this too, because you are the one, this 11 Arcana very connected to this nutrient element, so to nutrition, to sport, to physical activities. This 11 Arcana connected very much to such things, and you can be very successful working in this. So if you are thinking whether you should go or not to, for example, college, which is connected to any of this profession, like becoming a dietitian, becoming a therapist, becoming a physician, then yeah, you can really succeed in this. And when it comes to physician, working with the physical health of people will be super cool. This is one of the best profession for 11 energy for sure. So if you are any interested in this, you can easily pursue this career. And again, not only some physical health and sport can be used here, but also management. People with 11 Arcana, they are really good managers too, especially when they overcome the aggression, because aggression can be playing against them here. But if you can control your emotions, if you can control your aggression, you can be really good manager in the company, and you will be amazing in it, because you have a lot of energy, you can motivate others, and they will be listening to you and being inspired by you because of how much of the energy you have. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, and if you want me to film the second part of this video, please let me know in the comments, and ask your questions, please. I will be answering them in the next video too. So I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day of the day. Bye.